Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Paula from Paula's Tarot Play. Lighten up my sage here. Cleanse the energy in here, Spirit. Thank you. Clear and ground. Clear and ground. Hi, this is Paula from Paula's Tarot Play. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining me. Oh, I just put some... what I do is I put some, a little bit of... I dip my sage, okay, a little bit in some wax, and then it burns longer, okay? It makes a little fire. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for cleansing my cards, my energy. Bad vibes be gone. Okay, let's take one of these out. Don't ask for the name, I forget. Tao. La Zutalo. Tao. I always have a hard time saying it. Let's take one out. Okay. Those who know others are intelligent. Those who know themselves are truly wise. Card number 33 in master number. When you know, you know. What's at the back here? There's a longer saying, okay? Knowing yourself helps you understand others. Yes. That's what I've been telling you guys. Love yourself first. Loving yourself is getting to know yourself. What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel uneasy, you know? Knowing what you love is very important to attract love, to attract a good partner for yourself. So it's okay to know others, like be curious, ask questions, to be polite. But you should be really concerned about where you're going. You know, you have one job to do in this lifetime, and it's taking care of yourself. I know. People are going to tell you, you're supposed to take care of others. Well, you can when you can. When you're taking care of yourself to the fullest, you can help others. Okay? But it starts with you, with us. Okay? Thank you. That's my little tidbit. But it's true. We need to be loving on ourselves before we, like, it calls in what we want, right? If you don't know what you want because you don't know yourself, you know, logic. Okay, who's this? You're thinking about a sibling or your childhood? The heart of the matter. When you're carefree and having fun in the yard. Look at these children jumping for joy. Is that a balloon? No, it's a kite. I remember flying a kite in our front yard with all the pole lines in the way. Excuse my cough. Okay, so what's this? There's the world crossing, this nostalgic feeling. The world isn't ending. The world is not ending. It's just transforming. Okay? These are all the zodiac signs. Circling this man dressed in red. Trapeze artist, he looks like. He's standing on a timer. Sand time is done, okay? Life lesson learned. It's time to start something fresh with the Fool. This is the last card in the Major Arcana. The Fool comes and it starts up again. Okay, so you're wrapping up cycles here. You're learning lessons. You're graduating, big major event, maybe for a sibling. Let's see here where this is going. There was a lot of pain here. Somebody's been hurt. Down for the count. 10 swords in your back. It's backstabbing. Maybe a sibling hurt you. You know, sometimes we don't get along with our siblings. Its energy doesn't flow right. There's competition there. There's parents not taking care of spreading the love evenly. Okay? Whatever it is, there was pain in childhood here. And, well, there's release, okay? This is release to me. So that's a good, it's wrapping up. It's healing. It's kind of healing here. The 10 is an ending to this. Okay, so we're releasing it for it to heal. There's the moon. She's bathing in this moonlight. It is a new moon that just went by. The full moon will be in maybe 12 days. I don't know. So the moon, recent past. It's confusion, it's subtleties, it's feminine energy. It's emotional. It's been emotional and a bit confusing. What just, manifested here has been ongoing, right? Childhood is a long time ago, but it's healing. You're letting go of it. You've ciphered through all the memories and what shaped you, and you know who you are because you did that. Okay, you did the work. Or maybe you're trying to, or maybe you need to, okay? There's you being defensive here, standing at the front of an entrance, and people are coming to see you. It's all lit up, so, do we have protesters here, or people encouraging you? This is a card of protection, but also defending your position, defending your casa, defending your choices in life. Why did you do this? Well, I only had these tools to work with. You know, don't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what people were taught or what tools they had to operate with, to learn with, to grow with. That's when we become adults. We revisit that childhood, and then we protect it after we've done the hard work here. It's hard work to go to the past and look at that bullshit, but it's what built your character, and what brings out the faults in you and the goodness in you, and why you were shaped this way. It's for a purpose. Okay. 9, the wounded warrior. The 7 to the 9 here. So we're working through energies here. We're getting rid of what we don't need. And we're wrapping up cycles. The 9 is wrapping up cycles. 9 of Wands is, you've been working hard at this. And you're done. Like it's almost done. This is in the future tense here. We could clarify if you like. Let me just push my cards here. Rest and recoup. You need to heal. You need to rest. Sometimes we can't stay still, so we keep busy. We keep ourselves busy. Oh, I'll go clean a closet, That's okay. That's working for you, right? If you're working on your closet or a friend's closet or whatever. but this is needing to rest, okay? Somebody is taking time to themselves to heal a part of the equation here. Nothing is healed in a day or in a week, but it's a fair chance, okay? You give yourself a chance here. Instead of going on vacation and being boggled up with the trip, that keeps you busy. If you rest and go back home, you're facing your fears, you're facing the hurts, and you're letting go of them, you're processing them, okay? It's a process to heal, and we do it layers at a time, like an onion, okay? It's a never-ending story, but it's good. It feels good, okay? You feel lighter. It's great to understand yourself, why you did things you did, why you reached for, why you whatever happened, if you're an alcoholic or if you got into drugs or promiscuity or whatever. It was choices we made, obviously, but we had certain tools to work with, and that's all we got. Okay? There's no book, or there was no book written on perfecting raising a child or whatever that is. So somebody here is holding back. Okay, somebody in your environment is holding back. It might be this guy wrapping up cycles here. It might be somebody that's been hurt in their childhood and they're carrying this pain and they're done with it though. They're letting go of it finally. They are realizing that none of this, it was all nice. It's all lit up, but he's holding the torch there that's got color in it. So what he's passionate about. Those are heavy responsibilities. Okay, you've been through. This guy is coming out of that. And he's holding back right now. I say guy, whoever's in your energy, in your what you're thinking of, Like, these are two different people. Someone's resting and the other one's holding back because they see you need to rest. The person in your environment knows that you are healing. It's not rocket scientists. When somebody's needing to heal something, they act differently, and like they'll go to bed at the middle of the afternoon. Stuff like that. That's Knight of Cups in the challenge here. Taking action on your love life, okay? Opening up that heart of yours. Being loving on yourself first and foremost so you can open up to others. The Knight of Cups is plowing through his emotions, okay? Look at that helmet. It's like submerged a little bit in the water. He doesn't want to, drown here in it. You don't want to drown in it, but you want to plow through it. You want to feel your emotions and regulate them and acknowledge them and move on. Let go of them. Okay? Don't sit in nothing too long. There's sharks at the bottom here. So it looks very dangerous to feel hurt or any kind of emotions right now because of what you've been through, okay? Childhood trauma. When you lose a parent or whatever it is, it can be anything that happened to you. Maybe losing a sibling. What's the outcome here? 5 of Cups. There's sorrow and some kind of regret here. And there's success. Putting the effort in. This is 6 of Wands. We have the 7 and the 9 here. This is the 6 and the outcome. This is victory lap. Okay, you're getting on your horse and saying, I got through this. Okay? Even though there was sadness in it, I acknowledged it and I transformed it. Okay, I transmuted that energy finally to work for me. And then we got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords here. It could be a sibling coming in. Hey, I want to fight you. Let's go for a duel. Back in the day, yeah, that's how they settle things. They had to fight each other to the death. Back in the day, right? This is a Page of Swords about communications, okay? But we're having a hard time communicating. We just want to hurt you. Somebody might be wanting to hurt you. Just because you're winning. Maybe they're far behind you. Maybe they're not on the same page as you. Whoever this is we're talking about. Page of Swords is also a child. Very intelligent child. Very brilliant. Very smart. If you're worried, your child's going to be fine, okay? What's at the back here is work. Perfecting your work, going back to work, needing to go back to work, worrying about work maybe. Your Hermit here is, the Hermit is here, which is, and the Hermit and the Empress. Well, so I have to be careful my card doesn't light up on fire here. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. You're working alone right now. Your work's going to be very productive. You're calling in some work here and it's going to be very productive. And it's going to be fair. You're going to get paid for your work. And you're leaving something behind here. Not knowing where you're going. It's kind of confusing because the moon is in this picture. But your hard work is going to pay off. And you're going to be able to drop some kind of responsibilities. I'm going to try the Christmas deck. Just Oracle deck. Just take a couple of cards out to finish off this reading. Usually for a personal reading, they are at least 30 minutes long. I videotape them and send them to you, answering 2 or 3 questions max. This is just a general reading. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to tell us? What do we need to know? Give us the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's see here. Come on. Oh, you have a nice day today. Enjoy your day. Enjoy yourself. South Pole. Somebody's still in South Pole. South Pole to me is about addictions and nervousness and not being on the right path here. Past lives, comfort zone. In the comfort zone. So maybe you were in the comfort zone, but now Spirit is pushing you to get out of your comfort zone to learn something new here, which is hard to do, but you're going to do it. You're going to get out of your comfort zone. And there's a Christmas star. Well-known, admired, center stage. Wow. If you're an influencer of any kind, you're going to get around the world here, stardom. People are going to know you by name. You are well-known, admired, and center stage. Santa sack. Money, wealth, oh wow, and windfall. You know, you're becoming popular. You're going to get some clients in, whatever you do. And people are seeing you as a star, recognizing you, admiring you, and that is going to bring in the wealth. Money, wealth, and windfall. Be careful of the Christmas coal. We all need that to keep warm, right? It's not a bad thing, but on this card it says guilt, shame, and misfortune. Be careful, what makes you feel guilty and shameful. That comes from an upbringing, being used and being tricked and manipulated and abused, you know. Be careful. I was going to say something here. The guilt and the shame from that, it's not yours to carry. It's when you're a child, somebody else is responsible for the guilt. Okay? But anyways, we should work through these energies. If we did something wrong, we didn't know better, we know better now, we're going to do better now, and you let go of the guilt, because the guilt keeps you in a low vibrating energy, depression. Stay in depression until you can't stand yourself no more. Then you get up and say, okay, what am I doing? Just wash the floor, do something. If you're not going out to work or something, just clean out the closets. You know, it feels good. It's going to release the guilt. Okay, release the guilt. Accept it, acknowledge it, but you got to release it. You carry it or walk beside it. Don't carry it on your shoulder. Know it. You've learned a lesson from it. You know what to do now. So carry it in your memory, just at the back there. If you need to look at it once in a while to remind yourself, but it's not, you shouldn't be weighing you down every day thinking about it. You got to let it go, okay? You got to work through that and let it go. Finally, let it go. That's what you need to do, okay? Let's at the back here. Snow skiing. Is anybody going skiing this Christmas season? I remember as a young child, my friends used to go skiing. Action. Like I say, my friends, they went downhill skiing, and I wasn't, I was scared of going downhill skiing. I didn't have the equipment either, and we were poor. My family was poor. Forward movement, location change. Wow, action. So you're changing location maybe. It's a forward movement. Maybe like location doesn't have to be literal. It can be leveling up, okay? Locations, leveling up on this earth plane, on the plane of get through these cycles we need to heal. These layers of the onions we need to heal, okay? And that's my tidbit for today. I hope you have a great day. Is it Friday today? I thought it was Friday yesterday. I mean, it came back so quick. The week went by so quick this week. I don't know why. But anyways, have a good weekend. I love you and take care.